And racing comes out, running two, does Gideoneer along the inside. Cherie goes with it, 2 or 3 back, Homebush Ted. Then we go to Smash Shoe. Further back in the field there was Cold Ramos, gets wide. So too Gladys Emmanuel with 2 Taylors, Ebony Star, Botany Chris around the turn. Gideoneer's in front by 4 or 5 and Cherie. And Gideoneer is Giga-Rich today. Beats out Cherie. Then we go to Homebush Ted, Botany Chris up the 4th. Followed back then by Smash Hooving came Ebony Star. Back in the race then to Cold Rum, who was out of it after going wide across the top, was back with Gladys Emmanuel. And racing coming out strongly from the outside is Celtic Hound there with Lamaki Willow. Morty's Terror hunts the rail. Back on the race into Sunny Will out wide on the track. Homebush Rocky trying to get around the outside. Further back there, Phuket Warrior, Hammock and Smash Style, the last one. On the bend, Lamaki Willow's in front. Falling clear of Morty's Terror, Homebush Rocky and Lamaki Willow in today from Homebush Rocky. Then we go to Celtic Hound, possibly in front of Morty's Terror, followed back then by Sunny Will. Back in the race to Phuket Warrior. Back there, Hammock and Smash Style will be the last one to greet. And racing comes, Spirit comes out pretty well along there with Speedy Swede, Homebush Ginger. Right up there early is Corborn Miami, round the outside of that Corborn Cruise to the first bend. They're followed out wider there by Chill Out Ralph. Further back there also on the drift there is Corborn Miami back to second last. Down the back they go and they're well out in front, Speedy Swede again. 6 lengths clear, starting to run on strongly into second spot. There is Calm Spirit, followed there by Botany Cell. Round the outside, Homebush Ginger, Corborn Miami runs the rails now, way too late. Speedy Swede will kill him again. Corborn Miami through to second. They're followed home in third spot there. Chill Out Ralph huge into third. Then we go to Botany Cell. Back in the race into Calm Spirit. Back with Homebush Ginger. Back there also would have been Corborn Cruise on crossing also and Sailor's Collar at the tail. And racing, sprinting out, Rob's Mate to run to the lead there from Airflow. Now Chloe's Prodigy is starting to hunt forward. Round the outside is Hyper Paradise to the first bend. Oh, getting checked there, Airflow, right out the back door. And going back there with it as they head up into the back is Opawa Tanya. Down the back they go into the front. Chloe's Prodigy's got 5 lengths on Hyper Paradise. Out wider on the track then is Rob's Mate. Starting to run the rails is Karen's Magic. Back in the race, Gold Star Rosie, Opawa Pearl. Back to Opawa Tanya and Airflow. Up they come, Chloe's Prodigy getting tired. Over the top, Karen's Magic too late. Chloe's Prodigy beats Karen's Magic, Hyper Paradise. Followed back then by Rob's Mate. The next on crossing there would have been Opawa Pearl. Back in the race then too. Gold Star Rosie was back. Also back was Opawa Tanya, who was checked out of it in the first bend, and so too Airflow. Ready. And racing first out, centre fielders Smash Easy to run to the lead along the inside. Business Boss, Starbest Hannah, and round the outside Zorba the Dreek quickly. Back in the race then to Winnie Willow. A long way back Admiral Adam Slingo. Last of all Cosmic Valero. Around the turn Smash Easy coming after it. Zorba the Dreek. Along the inside Winnie Willow quickly, but Smash Easy all the way. Beats out Winnie Willow. A good run. There we go to Zorba the Dreek. Back over on the inside is Business Boss. Further back there Starburst Hannah. They're followed back in the race then to Slingo, Admiral Adam, and Cosmic Valero, the one at the tail. And racing Whitey's gone, stood there and missed the stride, and first out John Dory out wide of Wandy Feather. Now booting up the inside, Whitey's gone. Right up there in that group two was No Mayhem, gets around the outside, then came Gold Star Mario. Further back Cherry Crusher, Hilton Friday, Token Ray last. Into a straight, Wandy Feather's in front. After them No Mayhem down the outside, No Mayhem in from Wandy Feather. Then we go to John Dory. Back in the race on crossing, Whitey's gone. They were followed through then by, next on crossing would have been Gold Star Mario. Further back there to Cherry Crusher, Hilton Friday, and Token Ray. And racing, sprinting out, she's keen to run to the lead along the inside. Gold Star Chumley out wide on the tractors. Homebush Bruno, Bo's Business. San Sebastian drives between them. Grabs the lead now right up there with Gold Star Chumley. 2 or 3 back in the race then as they come down to the turn as the Old Hurst Edward. They're followed back in the race by Mama Lulu trying to make up ground, but up they come. Gold Star Chumley in from San Sebastian. Then it got close. She's keen out wider on the track, or closer in Mama Lulu. Out wider Bo's Business running on a shade. Back in the race then to Old Hurst Edward. Back then with the last couple, Corborn Plunge and Homebush Bruno amongst the tail enders. And racing first out from the inside, Homebush Violet, Corborn Merc on the journey, pushing up Thunder Tony. Right there in early rushes, Token Stew around the first bend, getting out pretty wide, Opar with style. Back to the inside of these then is Homebush Violet on the drift there. Getting well back in the field is His Lordship back with Opawa Rapid. Down the back they go, and in front is Corborn Merc. Leads by a length only, coming after it now around the outside is Jibba Jabba Jewel. Further, in fact, is Opawa Style. Then came Jibba Jabba Jewel, sit the front there on the turn. From Opawa Merc running on strongly. Opawa Style win though is Jibba Jabba Jewel. Second over will be along the inside Opawa Style, getting home with Thumbprint Tony. Corborn Merc, His Lordship late, followed back then by Token Stew was back there, and so too back there also Homebush Violet. And racing Thrilling Marty stood there and missed it. First out, Stolen Money. Going after it out wide, Corborn Phillip. Speedy Kazza showing good speed up the inside. Wider out on the track then, Botany Kevin to the first bend. They're followed a long way back by Homebush Topper. Thrilling Marty's got about 8 lengths to make up. Back second last and back there Opawa Casper. Across the top they come, Stolen Money in front. Coming after it, Corborn Phillip. 5 lengths back, Speedy Kazza. Then came Finn McMissile. Back in the race, Opawa Casper. Thrilling Marty can't win. On the corner, Corborn Phillip going after Stolen Money. He's got a kick. Corborn Phillip in. Corborn Phillip holds from Stolen Money. Then we go to Speedy Kazza. Back in the race to Botany Kevin. Then came Thrilling Marty. Further back there, was Opawa Casper back with Finn McMissile. And it was back amongst the tail enders on crossing. And racing very, very slow Opawa Idol. First out there was Opawa Hold going after it around the outside. Wandy Grant right up there too is going to be as they work off the back. Mitch Jobson. They're followed back in the race into Jack Sajul. Well back in the field. Miss Sweet has got well back there with Connor Lowe. Up they come in front. Wandy Grant diving along the inside late. Opawa Hold. Wandy Grant will beat Opawa Hold, I'd say. Then we go to Jack Sajul into third in front of Opawa Hold. Then we go back in the race there to Opawa Idol. It wasn't Opawa Hold, and further back it was Connor Lou, and back in the race also there towards the tail, Miss Sweet. And racing coming out brilliantly centre field. Ostatui Vasa there with Bad Week and getting around them. Sozen's Comet to the front. Along the inside there is going to be two ways. Well back in the field, Karamas trying to get around the outside. Well back also Go Housey and Bad Week out to last. On the corner, Sozen's Comet in front. He's back in business today. Sozen's Comet will beat Ostatui Vasa. They're followed home third there by Karamas. Next in on crossing there was going to be two ways. Further back there, Sophie's Terror not in the race with Bad Week. Back with Linny Southcombe. And one of the last ones to cross would have been Go Housey. And racing coming out, turn out of the leaders, Wandy Luck. Round the outside though, Katilton hunting the rails is Ron Rose Hill and also poking up My Mate Sparrow. Back in the race then two Sandy Claus, Broken Pedro's got well back. So too Princely Dollar, Bugsy Bangles couldn't win. On the turn, Katut's in front. Coming after it, My Mate Sparrow. Katut two in a row, beats out My Mate Sparrow. Then we go to home third, Sandy Claus in front of Wandy Luck. Back in the race then two, Ron Rose Hill. Further back there, Bugsy Bangles. Broken Pedro was well back and back in the tail end of the field as well was Princely Dollar. And racing first out the insiders, Bizarro going with it, Katie Aided along the insiders, Monaco Denver out wide on the track, then we go to Carboodle, then came another plane, well back in the field there is Castle Eden, Moon and Sea, and at the back of the field is Quattro, on the corner Bizarro's in front, coming after it now is Monaco Denver down the outside, Monaco Denver and gets it out wide to Carboodle flying home, three-way go. Monaco Denver, Carboodle and also Bizarro. Right up there too as they went across another plane back in the race then to Katie Aided. Then came Castle Eden, Moon and Sea and back with those on cross and also would have been Quattro back.